So recently when I reviewed the Fluance AI60 speakers, I was really surprised by the sound quality and of course the price as well. So in this video, I'll review its older brother, the Fluance AI60 instead, and we'll find out whether or not you should pay a bit more for this particular speaker. So let's check it out. Now let's start with what comes inside of the box. Firstly, there's the Fluance catalog and the quick start guide. A 3-pin plug which is obviously not made for Malaysian plugs, but the good news is that if you guys buy it from the guys from TechX, they will ship it together with the high quality 3-pin converter for free. Then there's the DC adapter, a 3-feet 3.5 AUX to RCA cable, an 18 gauge speaker wire which is a total of 8 feet, where again it is quite thin for my liking. Then there is the included remote and also a AAA battery as well. Alright, let's look at the build quality. Like the AI40, it is a bookshelf speaker, and since the size is bigger, it weighs even more at 13.29 kgs instead of 6.84 kgs each, and is also made of high quality MDF wood cabinets depending on the color that you guys choose, where this particular variant or the version is the natural walnut color. Then the speaker has the same woven glass fiber driver with the rubber surrounding the speaker, but a slightly bigger 6.5 inch and a similar 1 inch silk soft dome tweeter. Then as for the power output, it has a quite massive jump from a 35 watts to 50 watts for each speaker, and of course it has Bluetooth audio with aptX or aptX codec for a high quality Bluetooth streaming. Then looking at the ports and buttons right in front is identical with the AI40, where there is the volume knob, and the same knob can be pressed to change the source of the audio with the tiny status light indicator. Then the other side you'll find the IR receiver. Then at the back of this particular right speaker, there's the Bluetooth pairing button, and compared to the AI40, there's the additional USB input for audio playback to connect to your PC, and also an additional optical input which is great to connect to your TV or any other amplifiers, which I've always been a fan of, but please keep in mind that the cable is not obviously included, just so you guys know. Then you'll find the RCA input and a sub out to connect to an additional sub, and the left speaker output with the DC power input down below. Then the left speaker has just the speakers in front, and at the back you'll find the wires to bring from the right speakers over there. So I've tested the sound quality using AUX and Bluetooth similar to the AI40, and since it has the aptX support or the aptX support, the sound quality sounded very much the same, so no worries about using a wired or even a Bluetooth connection. Now I did my sound test based on 3 songs again. First it was Issues, No Problem, Keep It Alive, where the beginning bass guitar felt nice and warm. You can almost feel the vibration of the bass strings. When the vocals came in, it was also crystal clear, and as soon as the whole music entered, the vocals were still very much audible. Then I listened to James Arthur's You Deserve Better, where not only the vocals were nice and warm, but when the kick bass entered the song, it felt very nice and punchy. And finally, I went with some live acoustic sound through Eagles Hotel California, and the overall separation and the music listening experience was really good too. So overall, I love the sound coming out from these speakers compared to the AI40, and the kick bass sounded even better than my current Audio Engine A5 Plus as well, as I felt like you can really turn up the volume without compromising on the overall balance of music. Now since the speaker is big enough to fill a room, so you can indeed use this as your TV's audio, and I even connected it to my laptop to test out the latency instead of typically using a wired option to test out if there was any latency or delayed audio when watching YouTube or streaming Netflix, and the good news is there wasn't any latency at all. And yes, like the AI40, the remote control came very handy to control your volume and EQ as well, especially when I connected to my TV when I was watching Netflix, which is surely a plus feature. Now in conclusion, in my humble opinion, if I really had to choose between these 2 speakers, I would go with the AI60 instead of the AI40, as I felt that the extra output and the overall speaker size does give it the extra warmth and also a very crystal clear sound. So if you don't mind its bigger size, I would totally recommend paying that extra money to get this instead of the AI40. But if size does matter for you, then you can stick with the AI40. But the additional option like adding a woofer to potentially expand your speaker system, and since there's also the optical input instead of just the RCA input, you are guaranteed to have a very good audio quality. Now, as for the price here in Malaysia, I would recommend getting it from TechX Malaysia, as they are selling it at only 2,255 ringgit, where you can check out the TechX website, which I will link down below, where it is available in black ash and natural walnut. Now, they also have the retail store in Damansara Perdana as well, where you could get your hands-on experience. But with the current MCO situation or the movement control order, you'll have to take my word for it that these speakers are really amazing too. But if you guys change your mind or if you have any complaints, the good news is that they will refund you plus another 20% of what you paid for, which is really amazing to know. Alright guys, aside from that, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, do let me know at the comment section below. Hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, be sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up and subscribe to Adam Lobo TV if you guys haven't done so. This is Adam Lobo, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.